Howdy, howdy, and welcome back. It's Saturday garden tour time. I just jumped in the shower and threw my hair back today because, man, it's hot. That's crazy. It's already kicking in. But anyway, and my allergies are in full bloom. So, and it's an overcast. It was not overcast, but now it has gotten overcast. It's like 85 and humid. So we've had a lot of rain. Anyway, just made some Mexican pickles. Like pickled carrots. I love these things. I'm addicted. A little bit of jalapeno, some garlic, and some little vinegar, water, pickling spices. Put a little sugar in there if you want, but I don't think it needs it because carrots. I've got some 40 clove chicken going on. It's so easy. I brown the thighs, throw in a cup of broth, and I have some herbs de Provence in there, and garlic cloves, 40 plus. I added extra because I like it. But now, on to the garden tour. Fridays are busy. Let's see. It's Friday because, you know, I do my stuff on Friday for Saturday. But there's my rosemary. It's about dry. I'll give it another week to make doubly sure, and then I'll be jarring that up. And I've got some butternut squash seeds from that one butternut squash that we just ate last weekend, but harvested, oh gosh, when did we harvest that? August last year? Those are seeds from that. This is what I need to plant once my raised bed gardens or my green stock gets in. I was gifted another green stock, so that's great. I bought the first one and gifted someone, but that person now is giving me a green stock. So my mother-in-law, love her. Got some shallots put in the ground. I took my sweet potatoes out today because it's getting close to where I can put them in. I bought that at Lidl. It was a really good price, self-wicking. And guess what, y'all? We're getting tilled. So it's noisy out there, so I'm going to do the outside garden tour later on this evening when he's done. All right, so now that some work's getting done, I'm out here planting some more pots. Now the seeds that never came up over there, I replanted those. I planted a bunch more peppers over here, and I'm getting ready to plant these melons, maybe some more pepper, some squash, maybe, and maybe some more tomatoes. I don't know. And I have watermelon there to get started. And I have these Japanese, I forget what these Japanese tomatoes are. You can do a Google Translate on that, and it'll tell you. So now that I can start seeds outside, I went and got some soil from my raised beds there, since it's just going back in there. Put them in my solo cups that I just take a scissor and it catches on the corners, and I just cut little holes in, and I put my seed starter on top of this. That way I don't ever have to upcup anything. I just leave them in here for their entire lives until they're ready to be planted. All right, he has taken a break somewhere. Might have to make sure he's okay because he left the tiller here. He didn't tell me he was gone. I took delivery in the front and I came to the back and the tiller was there. So I thought, okay, he's gone to his truck. And I went up after a while and looked up there, and nope, no truck. So yeah, these were looking a little rough, so I did give them some yeast fertilizer. I need to come in here and trim off some of these weak looking leaves. Yeast fertilizer should get them perked up again. Now I just planted these, and I planted these last night. Now that, like I said, now that the garden's going, I feel more comfortable planting more stuff. What do I have here? So this is a grafted tomato. What is it? It's a Cherokee and a Brandywine. This is a grafted, it's one of Grow Joyfully's Homestead's favorite tomatoes. Mortgage lifter. Grafted mortgage lifter. So that'll be fun. And then I have another grafting here, and this is Sweet Million and Sun Gold. So that'll be fun. But yeah, mostly tomatoes, peppers, okra, some squash, some melon in there. I finally planted that mint. I have my sweet potato acclimating. Everything here is doing well. My peas are going to be seed. I need new seed anyway. Some of that seed's like ancient. So I should really protect myself and make sure I have plenty of seed this year. So that's probably what I'll do for this. I've got all this thyme coming up now, and I've got some Swiss chard here. I thought this was spinach, but it's all Swiss chard. My cilantro is doing great. This is starting to bolt. It'll be a salad this weekend. Some items down there also starting to bolt. Oh, and I have another green stalk coming. I've got something there trying to bolt. I think that's pak choy. Have a green stalk coming. So it's going to be wider, deeper, but it's going to be a beanstalk. So I don't know if you saw, I harvested some beets yesterday. Made a beautiful beet salad, roasted the beets, put that on there, had some goat cheese, and then just did a simple olive oil vinegar dressing. So the beets are doing good. We've had a lot of rain, so they're coming along. I'm so ready to get planting here. But all my garden beds have come in. So coming up, you'll have a lot of videos based on all of this flurry of activity that's going to start happening. So you'll have all these beds have come in. I ordered 2 more bags of soil. I ordered those on a Sunday night. They got here Tuesday morning, first thing. Like 9 o'clock. They woke me up. So it was raining. So she's like, I don't want to go in your grass because I don't want to ruin the grass with this machine. And I was like, I just dumped them to the right of the carport on the grass. That's what she did. She did a lovely job. But look at this, y'all. Look at this garden space. Now, what he pointed out, and he did grading and stuff for a living. And so what he pointed out is like all of this. Now, my intention was to do rows like this. But he pointed out that the ground is sloping here. So his recommendation is to do the rows this way. And I kind of like that idea better. And then we'll have a central path, and then rows here. Now the fabric just came in for this today. That's what the delivery I was getting. So I got double 2x18, and then I got 18 single strip hold fabric. So we're gonna get out here tomorrow and try and get a lot of this green out here, and then get this soil amended. It's going to be raining for a couple of days. Still haven't planted any corn. Chris did a really small cut on everything out here. Now look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm just done with it. I'm about ready to take the boards out and just mow it. I'm almost at the point I don't even want to rescue the asparagus out of there. It's just so crazy. But I came out here, I think maybe that tree. One of them is putting out blossoms again, actually. I think it's this tree, this blueberry bush. Yes. Look at this on this side, the north side. It threw out some new blossoms. Crazy when there's so many mature ones on here already. But I'm not going to complain if it wants to push out more berries. Let them come. And then the guy Tillian and I came out here. We've been eating on these blueberries. Look how big they are. These are fat ones. That one's not too ripe. Not fully ripe. That one is. Ooh, look at that one. Look at that blueberry. Here it is only, ooh, look, there's another. Here it is only 1st of May. These are massive. I need to look. He even asked me, he's like, what kind of bush is that? I need to look it up. Something's been eaten on that lower one. I see a couple more of these berries that are already, so sweet too. Ridiculously good. I don't know if I'm going to leave any for Chris. Maybe a couple. Oh, no raspberries. Blackberries. They're full on now. Loaded. Load me up. Yeah, James and I came out here. We were eating blueberries, and when we went over and ate some mulberries, and can't wait to get the cages around these apples and get them better protected. Nothing like walking out in your yard and just picking some berries. And this is the thing. You don't have to have a huge yard to have a blueberry bush. You don't have to have acres to do what I'm doing here. I mean, there are plenty of gardeners on YouTube that show gardens on a 1 acre lot. Look at it. We got figs. I didn't pinch it, but it's decided to put out some figs for us. That's great. Quite a few, actually. This is the first year on that fig. White mulberries. Yeah. It's first to get attacked. They're pretty much gone. These figs are doing great. See where I pinched? Now all those figs are coming up. So, it likes a good pinch. Loaded, loaded, loaded. Oh yeah, and he's going to get some more blackberry. He's been doing projects, like inner city projects. Community garden type projects that he volunteers to do. And he said he's going to quit doing this stuff in the burbs. He's going to start doing inner city stuff, volunteer inner city garden stuff. So to my ATL people, if you know any nonprofits or anybody looking for a man to till for some community gardens, he is the man. He said, living out here in the sticks, you're not used to learning about, like, there's no food in the inner city. No good food, for certain. No grocery stores. Food deserts, as they say. He's like, it's all true. He said that. So I go in there and do my volunteer work. Yeah. Alright, so I can pick this up. Look at these mulberries. They're so dark, so luscious, so wonderful. Look, full of bugs too. I'm getting a little extra protein. So yeah. So good. Everybody need to get out here. Harvest them, because you gotta... I think I need to go to the thrift store and get a sheet. I don't have any extra good sheets. But I need a used sheet to get out here and harvest those. There's a pawpaw. Not many on here. Oh, there are a couple. I guess they get hard to see sometimes. They blend right in. Which is good from a gardener's standpoint. Here's one that was cut. Has a bunch of new ones coming on. Force that one to put out a bunch of new ones. I will take it. The persimmons are going nuts. They're getting big, but I noticed, you can see this tree is just loaded everywhere. Every branch has multiple fruit on it. But I did notice out here, we've had rain again, and now we're getting into the 90s. I noticed one dropped. So I'm hoping we don't end up like last year, but getting too hot and then ending up with too much drop. So we'll see. I mean, they're just so loaded. They're drooping. But that's what this tree does. When you see them at maturity, they get about 25 feet. And you'll see all the limbs kind of just droop down like that. Which is good because it makes it easy picking. So I don't mind it at all. And the tree is strong enough to withstand that. But yeah, I think I was telling Krista from Almost Off-Grid Grandma, you know, when you have an orchard like this and this variety of trees. Now, we've been lucky with the blackberries, blueberries every year. Very prolific. The deer have been kind for the most part, most years. But, you know, you have an orchard with this variety, you know, what I have, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples, 3 figs, 2 peach, 1 persimmon, 2 pomegranate, 8 blueberry, this 5 by, 40 strip of blackberry, and the pawpaw and the mulberries. That's what I have here. And the orange tree, which has not produced yet. But with all of that, we probably only get 1 tree or the berries, with the exception of berries. So you exclude the berries, we usually get, you know, 1 tree that will provide us with something decent. Like sometimes it's the mulberry, sometimes it's the persimmon, sometimes it's the fig. Yeah, sometimes the birds get to them. The pawpaws, their first year. Last year I was so happy with what I got. But yeah, plant a lot because you never know what climate, you know, not climate change necessarily, but just the frost, the rain, the humidity, the heat. You never know how what you plant is going to react to that. So if you have a variety like I have, then, you know, you're usually guaranteed that something is going to do well. So I will not complain about the things that don't do well, and I will celebrate the things that do well in the orchard. But I love having it. Like I said, I planted those and ignored it. you can see, I don't mulch around them. I don't give them much care. I fertilize them for the first time ever after 7 years this year. And I didn't even fertilize the blueberries. So, but I do have fertilizer to give them this year. So that will get done probably tomorrow or tonight because we're supposed to have some rain come in. But yeah, just plant as much as you possibly can, but you don't need a whole lot of space. And like I say, it doesn't grow if it doesn't plant. Now these are what I'm giving the guy tilling, James. I've got some, he loves peppers. So I have a cubanelle. I have shishito. He's never had either, but he looked them up. He did buy the bocchinos to grow. He bought a pack of those. He said he got 25 to come up. He planted every one of them. I'm going to give him some ground cherries here. And then I'm going to give him some of these little French petite melons. They're about 2 pounds. And apparently it's very easy to tell when they have changed, when they change color when they're ready to harvest. So that makes that easy. So then once these plants start migrating over there, we're going to be moving this table out there. And we need to get another umbrella. And I saw, where was it, Lidl? Had chairs, $16.99. I thought that was a good price, but I need to shop for some chairs for this. And get those out there too, so we have a place to rest. So for this is our outdoor dining area. I need to clean that out because I'll probably a little bit later tonight and eat outdoors. So it is graduation weekend here for a lot of people. So happy graduation, happy life to all those who managed to make it through 12 years. Or 13, whatever you did, even preschool. You've been working hard. Enjoy it. Congratulations. You know, college isn't for everybody. Sometimes it's trade school. I was a trade school girl. I took up a couple trades, drafting and electronics, and it served me well. Served me very well. So, yeah, get motivated and just do a trade school. Do a 2-year college or whatever. If you're not sure, just take basic classes. Because I don't care what you do, what your degrees were when you get older. Nobody's ever asked me for my college degree as an engineer because I never got one. So, good thing they never asked. But yeah, that worked out for me. But yeah, they assume a lot when you get older. But while you're young, yeah, get a 2-year, at least associates, get it done. That proves that you can focus on something and get it. Even your certificates. You know, computer certificates, you can self-learn all that stuff and just go take the test. Microsoft, Cisco server, all that stuff. Self-taught. Get a few books. Do the practice lessons. And go take the test. You know, it's a time thing, but a dedication thing. But you can do it. You can do it. So, love y'all. Take care. Enjoy the graduation of your loved ones. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to get some water going over here to clean my dinner table off. And I will talk to y'all later. Love ya. Bye. Oh, real quick, I gotta tell you, James is funny. He knows I do YouTube, and he said, he's like, why don't you get out there? I'll start out the tiller, and I'll let you go at it, and I'll film you. And I'm like, no, I can't do my viewers that way. He thought it'd be funny. Like, heck no. Have at it. Later, y'all.